If you have these flat-faced hydraulic couplers on your excavator or skid steer, then you know they can be a real pain to get connected.
It's very frustrating.
In this episode, I share my solution to that problem.
Ouch!
So the materials list for this project is very basic. You just need a grip clamp. The length is going to be up to you depending on your machine. I'll go into that more later. And I just found this piece of heavy wall squares tubing, which turned out to be the perfect size for my machine. It's 3/16 walled, about 2 1/8 inside diameter, and that's the critical measurement you need because you need to clear your fittings. And it's about 4.5 inches long. Next, you just drill and grind out the slot that'll go around your hydraulic coupler. And this is going to be different. I found I had multiple sizes on my machine for whatever reason. And you just want to measure and test fit and make sure those slots are the right size for your application. So down here on this side of the fitting, it's great. Up here, this will clear this valve block, but I need to make that just a hair bigger to fit right there. Not much, it's really close if you get right in there. Hopefully you can see that. Just need a little more clearance to get around the piping that goes into the quick connect. And at the top, I believe it's the same on both. Yes. Here we go. Will this do it? And yeah, that is a really nice fit. In my last couple of videos, I made a log splitting attachment for the excavator. I'll link those below if you haven't seen them already. And until that time, I just didn't have any reason to connect and disconnect these flat face couplers. Now I find myself switching attachments quite often and have just been spending way too much time fighting with these flat face couplers. That's what made this project necessary. I took the feet off of the clamp, drilled some pilot holes in the clamp and the metal pieces I had just made, and used some machine screws to hold it all together. Hopefully you can see that. I got it lined up and I just used a pick to go in and scratch the spots. And now I'll give it a couple divots to start the drill bit. I think I'll just drill this by hand. So there's the finished product. Yeah, I think it'll work. My only concern is, did I use a big enough clamp to be able to reach both sides of the fittings when I'm trying to put them together? And will those screws hold? If those screws don't hold, I'll come up with another way of securing everything together. But in general, it looks pretty good, and it's time to go give it a try. Alright, so first test, see how this thing does. This is the side that typically gives me the most problem. And the nice thing is, the distance is about right, so I can get it close. Oh yeah, it's starting to go on there. Oh. Look at that. I never could do that before. Yep. Oh, and I see this one is a different distance. There's extra adapters there. So the original clamp I had used was just one that I had lying around. I did some measurements and discovered it was just an 8-inch clamp. So I went to that tool store that everybody likes to complain about, and for about $10 I got a larger clamp. I believe it was a 12-inch clamp, and it also was a little bit beefier. The only real difference was the plastic it was made out of didn't seem to be as strong. It didn't hold the machine screws to the feet where I was mounting my metal plates, and I ended up just using some small bolts for that. But in general, it was just rinse and repeat, add the plates to the new clamp, and then give it a try. Here's a close-up of the final product, and it has just made connecting these flat-faced fittings so much easier. I've used it quite a few times. I just keep this clamp on the machine so it's handy whenever I need it. So if this is the kind of content you enjoy, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, make comments, ask questions. I definitely look at the comment section, and I hope to see you in the next video.